up, you guys? It's Kayla and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys the cutest little game ever that I found on the App Store a couple of weeks ago called Otome Chat. It's by Seek, or maybe it's S-E-E-C. It's the same people that did My Quiet Boyfriend, which I have a full playthrough of on my channel if you want to check that out. But back to Otome Chat. I quickly became obsessed with this game and unlocked everything in like 2 days, over a weekend I think it was. And I thought I'd do a little review and show off some of my favorite chats and dates from the game, so let's get into it. Right out the gate, I want to note that this game is free to play. I purchased to remove the ads and bought things throughout to speed up the gameplay because I was really enjoying it and I wanted to support the creators. But there's absolutely no need to ever buy anything in this game. You can get through the entire thing easily without spending. And there's even walkthrough guides online if you get stuck on any choices in the chats. I think this game is definitely best experienced yourself because the entire appeal of it is that it feels like you're actually receiving messages from cute guys throughout the day. You'll get a notification on your phone every now and then saying you have a new chat, which is super cute and immersive. I really love games where the app is like your phone in a way, and of course you can tell this one is like that by the menus and the sounds that it makes when I click on the buttons. It's so cute, and I love the little song that plays in the background as well. The app they're modeling it after for this game in particular is actually the messaging app Line, and playing this game actually got me back into using Line. It's just so fun to customize your chat rooms and stuff like that. But getting back to the game, let me explain the premise first. So basically there are all of these guys who would be considered romantic interests in your life, like a childhood friend or a guy at your university class or a coworker from your internship, etc. And they all are messaging you to talk, and if you choose the correct answers throughout, it leads you to get a date with that guy. And the date is fully voiced and comes with a CG that has multiple variations. On top of that, if you get over 95% correct answers, you'll also receive a fully voiced epilogue and a birthday photo. The only downside on that though is that both the date and the epilogue are incredibly short, and there's not any additional chats or scenes that you can unlock beyond those two. It's just those 2 short stories per guy, and that's kind of sad because it would be so cute to kind of extend and play more into it. Personally, it really inspired me, and I'd love to expand on this concept for an Otome game of my own in the future with my company because I think it's a really awesome concept, kind of like a more low-key slice of life version of Mystic Messenger, but there's lots of things that I would do differently when it comes to the execution. I think the UI could be cleaned up. There should be way more content, like bonus chats and stuff like that, and I'd prefer if you could just pay 99 cents for a chat story rather than grinding out for it with ads. And I also think the character designs are a bit babyish, if that makes sense. Even the older guys have this baby-like quality, which isn't really my personal style. But in my opinion, the goods of this game really do outweigh the bad, and I think it's definitely worth supporting and playing if you enjoy nice, fluffy, cozy, easygoing games like this one. Now let's get into the eligible bachelors, shall we? So to start, you have these first 3 guys messaging you, and what's cool is they space them out a bit like real life messages. So you might get a new message every couple of minutes, sometimes less, sometimes more. And the first guy to message you is Natsuki Hoshino. He's the childhood friend with a bit of a shy personality. In his date, he's dressed like a maid, so it was a bit strange. I'm not really into that, but I'd give him a C as far as likability. He was just okay, so I'm gonna skip his chat and date. Next, there was Riku. He's a bit younger than you, so he's always like, senpai, senpai. And he really reminds me of Yusung from Mystic Messenger. Even though he's really not my type, I would still give him a B+ because I found his story more interesting, so I'm actually gonna show you guys his full chat and date now. Senpai, talk to me please. And who might this be? Senpai, you're being so standoffish, but that's what I like about you. What can I do for you, mister? Too much free time on his hands? Nothing really, what you doing? Can I get you to do something for me if I tell you? Oh, that's so you, my mistress. I'm not your mistress. Well, I forgot that I didn't have classes today, but I still came. I'm so lonely. You're a bit careless. Yay, thanks for chatting with me, thanks. You sound happy as always. Come on, I know you're actually a nice person, senpai. Aren't you lucky to have such a nice senpai? Because of you, I bet I can do well on the exams in the afternoon. I'm ready. Now go back to your studies. I just needed to clear my mind, you know? It feels so good talking with you. Oops. you might fail. Thanks for worrying about me, but don't worry, I'm really studying. Oh, really? Cheer me on, please. I can study harder if you cheer me on. It's pretty easy if I can cheer you on with just some text messages. I'm all alone in the classroom. Do you want to come, maybe? I can cheer you on if you come to my place. Just kidding. I'll make that my treat for after the exam. Will you be able to meet me? I almost forgot. You said you wanted to see that new movie, right? Use those memory skills for your exam. Did you know that a new movie theater opened near here? That's the only thing you're unbeatable in. The food in the theater is amazing. They have like 12 flavors of popcorn. I see you've done your research. Do you want to go there, senpai? Sounds interesting. If you do go, please ask me to come with you. You want me to invite you? Oh, sorry. Of course you'd go there with your boyfriend or someone else. I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, I see. Good. Good? What do you mean? Sorry. I just thought if you'd give me a chance. Sorry. Forget I said anything. Forget? Calm down. Sorry, I'm just a bit agitated. You okay? Okay, I'm calm now. I asked you to invite me, but actually, I want to invite you. Senpai, would you go to the movies with me? Oh, what should I do? It doesn't have to be right away. How about if I pass the exam? Would you come with me as a reward? Please? As a reward, I see. If it means that I could go on a date with you, I'll be able to do well in the exam, so please. If you pass the exam, I'll think about it. Yippee! I'll pass the exam for sure now. Good boy, off you go.
先輩先輩ポップコーン買ってきましたよ一緒に食べましょうへへそりゃもう先輩とデートですから嬉しいに決まってますよ俺頑張ったんで今日くらいは甘えてもバチ当たらないっすよね先輩俺先輩のそういうクールなとこ好きっす好きって言っても今のは違くていや、違くないんすけど、今は違うっていうか。いや、なんていうか、俺にとっては結構重大なことで。はぁ、すんません。落ち着きました。本当に受かるなんて驚きました。ありがとうございます。案外やる男っすよ、俺は。本気を出せばこんなもんです。ならいつも本気を出せってノアルタカは爪を隠すって言うじゃないですかそうそうそれっす俺はここぞというところで輝くんですよで先輩聞いてます流された先輩大丈夫ですか寒かったら言ってくださいねこれで少しは暖かいですかへへ俺体温高いんで分けてあげますね先輩起きました声かけても全然起きないから心配になりましたよ。なんでここにいるのって。もう忘れちゃったんですか？今日はデートって約束したじゃないですか。俺、今日が楽しみで楽しみで。あれ？俺も大好き。大好きですよ！先輩が急に出れるから心臓がやばいですそんなことないですよ彼氏としては甘えてほしいですもっとじゃあ準備できたら行きましょう先輩と一緒ならどこへでも行けそうっす
After Riku, there's Yu. He's a bit older and he's the quiet, oddball kind of type. I didn't love his so much, but I liked him a bit better than Natsuki, so I guess I'd give him a C+. In his date, he protects you from some guy on the street, and that's kind of it. They actually skipped the part where you're on the date, so I think that's why I didn't like his as much. I think his birthday image is super cute though. After those 3 are complete, you unlock another set of 3, which are probably my favorite set of 3 as a collective throughout the game. First off, there's my favorite guy in the entire game, Akihiko Hashino. He's your childhood friend Natsuki's older brother, and he's just become a new teacher. Their romance felt very real to me for whatever reason, and I think I just have a thing for teachers, I don't know. Anyways, I'd give him an A+, so let's get into his chat and date scene. Mug, watch, necklace, chocolate, socks. Hello, Achan. Are you alright? Sorry, I sent that by mistake. Were you writing a shopping list? I didn't have any paper to write on, so I have no idea how I ended up sending it to you though, sorry. Even you make mistakes sometimes, Achan. Very cute. Don't say that, but it's been a while since we last spoke. Do you see Natsuki from time to time? Yes, I went to Natsuki's school festival. Oh yeah, Natsuki was dressed as a girl at the school festival, right? He told me you really helped him out. Are you guys often in touch? I don't contact him that often. He usually gets in touch with me. Besides, you have Natsuki there, so it's fine. I want to talk to you too, Achan. Okay, thanks. You're right. I'll get in touch with you guys more often from now on. So anyways, how have you been? I'm doing great. I see. I'm fine too. My students still call me Achan. They don't respect me very much. That's just because they like you. You think so? Okay, I need to work harder, I suppose. So what about student life? Are you keeping up with your studies? Yes, I started job hunting as well. I'm doing well. Job hunting? You've grown so much, now you're making me feel old. That sounds like something a middle-aged guy would say. Yeah, I'm an old guy, and you should show me some respect for that. You're still young, Achan. I'm sure I look like an old guy in your eyes. Ought to be young once again. As if any of these guys could look old with their baby faces. Okay, I'm gonna share my youth and energy with you. I want to be young as long as possible. Let's go out for a meal. That would perk me up as well. I guess you want me to pay for your meal. Well, I was thinking of inviting you out. Would you like to? Let's invite Natsuki too. I'd like to have you all to myself. What? You want it to just be the 2 of us? I'm so happy to hear that. We can talk about so many things. I see. Well, let's go out together then. Let me look for a good restaurant. Hey, now you're an adult, but are you interested in food rather than love? But I guess that's good enough for me though. That's good? What do you mean? I mean, I'm a bit worried about you. You're like a little sister. If some guy treats you badly or... Oh, I see. I expected a bit more from you. Well, you should already have someone in your mind at your age. Achan, what about you? Did you find someone? No, I don't have many opportunities to meet anyone. But your students like you, right? No way. I'm not allowed to have romantic relationships with my students. I wonder if I might be a possible girlfriend. Hey, don't tease a single lonely man. I mean, you're my student as well, right? No, I'm not your student anymore. Alright. Since you've become an adult, I guess I should see you in a new light. It's always the same with you, Achan. Exaggerating is childish, but I guess it's cute as well. I don't feel happy if you're gonna call me cute like that. Hey, what's the matter? Anyway, let's go out for dinner, just the 2 of us. I want to hear what you want to say. Okay, I'll hold you to that.
おう、うまかったか？本当に色気より食い気だな、お前は。冗談だって。でも元気になったみたいだな。なんか様子がおかしかったから心配したんだぞ。そりゃよかった。あ、そうだ。ちょっとこっち来い。ちょっとだけじっとしてろよ。あれ。俺あんま器用じゃないんだった。もうちょっと待て。これでどうだ。このネックレス欲しいって言ってたろ。こないだ誕生日だったしプレゼント。お前の誕生日忘れるわけないだろ。当日に渡せなくってごめんな。喜んでもらえて何より。似合ってる。ああ、悪い。急にくっついたりして。そっか、それならよかった。つい昔と同じように接しちゃうんだよな。誰にでもしてるんじゃないかって。バーカ、お前だけだよ。やっぱり騒がしい方がお前らしいな。
起きたか？ぐっすり寝てたぞ。昨日夜更かしでもしたのか？なんでここにいるのって、まだ寝ぼけてるのか？今日は一緒に出かける約束だったろ？そういえば、お前は小さい頃から遠足の前の日は眠れないタイプだったよな。そんなに俺とのデート、楽しみだったのか？どうしたんだ？今日は素直で可愛いな。はいはい。俺も好きだよ。さて、どうする？お前が寝たいなら寝ててもいいけど。一緒に寝たいって、お前な、いつまで妹気分でいるつもりだ？バカ。そういうことばっかり言って、後でどうなっても知らないからな。
Oh, he's just the cutest. Anyways, next up in the set of 3 is Kazuaki. He's 3 years younger than the MC, maybe 4 actually, oof. But he's your younger brother's best friend and he's always had a crush on you. And yeah, he is a bit young, but his story kind of reminds me of one from Finally in Love Again. I think his name's Sasuke. Maybe it's Sosuke? I can't really remember. But anyways, in that case, they actually wait till Sosuke is an adult until he confronts his feelings. So I think that would have made this route much better. Still, I guess I'd give it a B. I did like the chat and the date, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Kayla, do you have time to chat? Hi Kazuki, long time no see. What's up? Sorry for the sudden message. I need your advice about something. My advice? What happened? Well, it's nothing major, but I don't know what to do. I'll hear you out no matter what it is. Well, the thing is, a girl in my class told me she has a crush on me. Oh, that's because you're so cool, Kazu. No, it's not like that. But it's true. Thanks, I'm sorry, I'm a bit shy. Sorry, I interrupted. What did you want to ask me? Well, she told me she has a crush on me, but I'm thinking about telling her that I don't feel the same way. Oh, I see. Why? She's a nice girl and all, but I've been in love with someone else for a really long time. I understand that. I can't really talk to my classmates about this, which is why I contacted you. I'm sorry to bother you with this, Kayla. Not at all. I'm glad you contacted me. So what I'd like to know is how I can let her down without hurting her feelings. What do you think I should do? What kind of relationship do you have with her? Well, we became friends because we like the same band. I like her as a friend, but just not in that way. You still want to continue being friends? Well, I just want to keep things the way they are. You shouldn't think too much about what happens after you turn her down. I see, you're right. I know how I feel. I think I need to tell her about my feelings. It won't be good for you and her if you just leave things hanging in the air. She told me how she felt, knowing that it might risk our friendship. I guess I should also show that kind of courage. Just be honest and tell her how you feel. Thank you, I'm gonna tell her. You should tell her face to face. Thank you, Kayla. I met her and I told her how I felt. Even though I let her down, she said, thank you, I'll be fine. I think she was determined to remain friends, even if I didn't feel the same way. I'm glad you told her in such a decent way. Yes, thanks to your advice. Thank you so much. You're like a younger brother to me, Kazu. I'm not your brother. I'm a man, you know. But you used to call me big sister, though. I'm not the same person I was back then. I want to be on equal footing with you. I'm glad you think about me that way. Please also ask me for help if you ever need me. Thank you, Kazu. There's something else I actually wanted to tell you. I want to go to the same university that you go to. Really? I'm sure you'll do great, Kazu. But when I start my studies, you'll already have graduated. I know, I'd love to go to university together with you. Do you think it's a pity as well? I'm glad to hear. Just ask me if there's anything you'd like to know. Thank you. Can I visit your place sometime soon? I want to ask you about the university and reward you for your advice. You're welcome to visit me, but don't worry too much. Well, actually, it's an excuse to see you, Kayla. Is that okay? Oh, you don't really need to. Do you mean it's okay? When we meet, can I tell you about the girl that I've been in love with? Yeah, sure.
すみません。俺のつもりだったケーキ、僕までいただいてしまって。お口にあったならよかった。そうですね。僕もあなたと一緒の方が美味しく感じます。え？はい、もちろんいいですよ。 一口と言わずお好きなだけどうぞ。交換ですか？ありがとうございます。でも、僕のことはお気になさらずに。あの、わざとやってませんか？やっぱり何でもないです。じゃあ、いただきます。こっちも美味しいですね。僕も同じことしていいんですよね。はい。交換ですよね。さっき僕にも食べさせてくれたじゃないですか。僕も恥ずかしかったです。ほら、早くしないと落ちちゃいますよ。あ、おはようございます。大丈夫ですか？声をかけてもなかなか起きないから心配しちゃいました。なんでここにいるのって。今日デートするって約束してたじゃないですか。もしかして。よかった。楽しみにしてたので安心しました。急にどうしたんですか？あなたのこと好きですよ。大好きです。ありがとうございます。なんだか照れますね。じゃあそろそろ行きましょうか。手繋いでもいいですか？
So that's Kazu. He's super cute. And then the last guy in this set of 3 is Takuma. He's a hairdresser assistant at a salon that you frequent, so I thought that was definitely an interesting angle, and him and the MC have a really good flow of conversation. I would actually give him an A, so let's check out his chat and dates now. Hi Kayla, what's up? How have you been? Hey, I'm doing great. You? I see. I just thought that I haven't seen you at the hair salon lately. I've been very busy recently. Don't you go to other salons, you hear? My goal is to be allowed to cut your hair one day, Kayla. Okay, do your best. Okay. Why not come to the hair salon just to trim the edges? I'd love to talk to you. You mean you just want me to come to the salon, right? Well, of course I want you to come to the hair salon, but I also want to get to know you better. I'm happy to hear that, but do you say this to all of your other clients? No, I don't. I'm working hard. Really? Yes, it's true. I'm still learning, you know? I have to study from dusk to dawn. You're surprisingly serious about your job. Hey, what are you trying to say? Don't I look like a serious young man? Saying that about yourself is so you, Takuma. Hey, are you still doing what I taught you last time? Do you mean the scalp massages? You're not doing it, are you? You should massage your scalp properly. It's good for your hair. Well, I tried to do it, but it was a little bit difficult. Well, I understand that it's difficult to do it by yourself. That's why I'm here for you. Are you trying to get me to come into the salon again? But I'm really trying hard. If you come, I'll have a surprise for you. I might be very different from the last time you saw me. I know you're trying hard. Really? Do you think so? Yes, I do. Hey, mind if I ask your advice about something? Sure, did something happen? Well, I'm gonna take the hairstyling exam soon, and if I pass the exam, I think I can become a stylist. Great, it's your chance. I've been training hard, and I'm glad that I've got this opportunity, but at the same time, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm worried whether I was doing everything right or if I might fail in the test, stuff like that. I know you're doing your best. I do understand your feelings. Maybe I'm overthinking it. If I do my best and fail, I'd be disappointed though. Maybe I shouldn't try so hard. Of course you should give it your all. This is your chance. I know it's not like me, but when I overthink things too much, my thoughts become weird. I think you should just be yourself, Takuma. I know, I think I'm too anxious and it's not good for me. I've got a great opportunity ahead of me. I'll put into practice what I have learned. Thank you for your advice. I'm always here if you want to talk to me. Thanks, Kayla, you're so kind. I'm so glad I told you this. Hey, can I tell you something else? Sure, what is it? To be able to continue to work hard, I should try to relax on my day off. Yes, it's important to relax from time to time. So would you like to go to an amusement park with me? An amusement park? Why? Actually, I won 2 amusement park tickets. Wow, do you really want to go with me? When I won the tickets, you're the only person that came to my mind. And I thought it would be great if you would come with me. What do you say, Kayla? I'm so happy to hear that. Well, I can't take days off during weekends, so a weekday would be best. What do you think? My schedule might be tight right now. Let me check it and get back to you. Sure, let me know. I'll wait for your message. Okay, good luck with your exam.
いやー、すっげー怖かった。ジェットコースター乗ったのいつぶりだろう。胃が浮くような感覚ってこういうことだね。って、あれ？大丈夫？顔色悪い。いいよいいよ。ちょっとあのベンチで休もっか。ほら、捕まって。気にしないでいいって。きつかったら横になりなよ。膝貸すからさ。水飲める？何かしてほしいことがあったら言って。もしかして、本当はジェットコースターとか苦手だった？ううん。謝らなくていいよ。苦手なのに付き合わせちゃってごめん。気づかなかった俺も俺だけど、なんで苦手なのに乗りたいって言ったの？無理しなく、俺が楽しみにしてたから？もう、俺は一緒にいるだけで楽しいの。だから、無理するのは禁止。わかった？よし、いい子いい子。でも、俺のことを考えてくれたんだ。すっげー嬉しいよ。ありがとね。おはよう。なんでここにいるのかって？今日はデートの約束してたでしょ？気にしないで。君の寝顔ゲットできて俺的にはハッピーだったし。大丈夫大丈夫。超可愛かったよ。あ、顔赤くなってる。その顔も可愛い。からかいすぎちゃった。ごめんね。大好きだよ。なんか急に言いたくなっちゃった。さて、今日はどこ行こっか。
Okay, so then we unlock the next set of guys, and this was interesting. I liked 2 out of 3. The first one was Tomoyuki Tadada. Sorry, every time I hear Tadada, I think of Tadada Sensei from Cardcaptor Sakura. I just recently rewatched the series. Anyways, you meet Tomoyuki at your internship, so he's like a proper businessman. He is quite a bit older than MC, but she's an adult. That doesn't really bother me here, and I thought this was pretty unique, so I'd give him an A as well. Let's check out his chat and dates. Hi, this is Toretta. I'm contacting you about the free dinner ticket that I told you about. Please get back to me whenever you're available. Hello, I'm available now. When can I give it to you? It expires in 6 months, so no need to rush, but... Are you sure that I can have the ticket? Yes, I wouldn't use it myself anyways. I guess you're too busy? I can make time, but I don't feel like going out all by myself. Would you like to have dinner together with me? With me? I thought you would just go with your boyfriend. I'd like to talk more with you, Tadada-san. You're very proactive, but I bet you have more suitable men around you than me. I'm interested in you, Tadada-san. But I'm a bit older than you. Oh, are you married? No, what would you say if I told you that I'm single and that I haven't had a girlfriend in quite some time? So do you mean you don't have anyone? Yeah, that's right. For the time being, my job is my girlfriend. I think that's wonderful about you. I'm glad to hear you say that, but my job is my life, so I'm not much fun to be around. I'd like to get to know you better, Tadada-san. I'm not in charge of human resources. It's a waste of time to get on my good side to aid your job hunting. I'm not trying to get on your good side for job hunting purposes. I'm sorry, I was just kidding. If you were trying that desperately, it's a bit difficult. Aren't you interested in me? Well, I'd be lying if I said I'm not interested in you. It's been a while since anyone showed me their true emotions. Has something like that happened to you in the past? Something like that. But I've turned away from romance recently. What made you become so hesitant? It's not very interesting, but do you want to hear? If you don't mind, please tell me. I see. Well, it's a typical story. I was engaged to be married, but my ex-girlfriend left me all of a sudden. Oh no! Why was that? She told me that she didn't feel like I loved her. I've never been good at expressing my emotions. I see. I was always working and I didn't treat her good enough. Have you been with anyone else since then? That's right. Maybe I just haven't met anyone who shared the same values as mine. Do you want to fall in love again? I stopped thinking about those things lately. It might change if I find someone who makes me dream again, but I still would like to talk to you more, Terada-san. I thought you wouldn't want to talk to me anymore once you heard about my past, but alright. I appreciate your enthusiasm. If you wouldn't mind, please go out to dinner with me. I'm glad to hear that, thank you. I don't know if I can entertain you, but just being with you is enough. I'm glad to hear you say that, but as a man, I want you to enjoy yourself. It's not my style, though. What kind of clothes should I wear? Just wear what you feel comfortable in. It's not a formal restaurant. Please don't worry about it too much. I actually wanted to know what you like, Terada-san. I believe that a sense of fashion is a reflection of a person's personality. I'm looking forward to see what you'll wear, Kayla. I'll do my best. I hope you'll like it. Could you give me a bit of time to adjust my schedule? I'll send you a message soon. Until then, see you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
今日は誘っていただいてありがとうございました。楽しいディナーでしたよ。さて、このまま帰るのは少し寂しいですね。あなたさえ良ければ、もう少しお付き合いいただけませんか？少し騒がしい場所ですが、大丈夫ですか？私の方が苦手そうに見えますか？たまには、こういう場所も悪くないですよ。私は、あなたの目にはどのように映っているんでしょうね。ええ、興味ありますよ。そうでなければ、こうやって誘ったりしません。あなたは表情がよく変わりますね。見ていて面白い。失礼しました。楽しくてつい。どうかしました？私の顔に何かついていますか？あなたも、今日は普段よりずっと大人びて見えますよ。いえ、今のは褒め言葉のつもりです。そのまま受け取っていただけると嬉しいのですが。あなたといるのは飽きそうにありませんね。起きましたか？おはよう。まだ寝ぼけているんですか？今日は一緒に出かける予定だったでしょ？ああ、すいません。勝手にブランケットをかけさせてもらいました。どうしたんですか？今日は随分可愛らしいことを言いますね。寝ぼけた頭に言ったって、後で覚えていないと言うんでしょ？早く準備をして。言われないと動けない。わがままな人ですね。好きですよ。まったく、そんな風に甘えられると、私が少し困るんですよ。我慢が効かなくなるという意味ですよ。
Okay, so this next guy was definitely not for me. He's an interesting one that they include. I mean, they really did a nice array of different personality types. But this one's name is Izumi. You meet him at a singles event, and he's basically been stalking you ever since. On the date, he's super creepy, and he breaks your phone. Another interesting thing to note is that during the chat, it's like miles easier to get heart points with him, so it's way easier to unlock his date. I thought that was kind of a nice touch since he's creepy, so obviously he'd want to go out with you no matter what. But overall, I'd probably have to give him a D. Definitely the worst one. Next up, we have Tamaki. He's a little bit older, not much, and maybe just like a year, and is basically a colleague of yours at university. He's teasing, and I enjoy that personality type a lot, so I liked his route. I'd give Tamaki an A too, so let's check out his chat and dates. Buy me coffee. You have 1 minute. 1 minute? That's impossible. You failed. Guess where I am now, then bring it to me. You know you're asking the impossible, right? Hey, you told me yourself. I'll do everything you ask of me in return for teaching me. I did, but ask me something physically possible at least. You offered to do so yourself, so what do you say? Alright, tell me a funny story and I'll forgive you. Are you a bit lonely perhaps? Yeah, I was a bit lonely. Hey, you sound a bit strange. If I said that, would you be happy? Gosh, I thought you had a fever or something. I thought you had nothing to do today, so I thought I'd message you. I'm busy too, you know. So what are you doing now? I'm chatting with you online, Tamaki. I knew you had nothing to do. You're an open book. You have nothing to do either, right? It's fine. Take some time off, but did you remember that tomorrow is the due date for submitting your thesis for your second class on Tuesday? Have you already submitted it? I totally forgot about that. You totally forgot about it, didn't you? Why didn't you submit it sooner? That was a close call. I'm gonna submit it right now. If I hadn't told you that, you might have failed the class. Were you worried about me, Tamaki? You sound cocky. How about a thank you? Thank you, you really saved me. And now you owe me again. Will you be able to repay me this time? I think so. Are you always like this to other guys? You've got to be more careful. No, I'm not. I mean, don't be a nuisance to other people. Sorry for always being a nuisance. No, I don't think you're a nuisance to me. Are you sure? I get goosebumps when you're too nice to me. Hey, I'm apologizing. They say that people who need a lot of care or something, you're like a barking dog. Fine, I'm a dog then. You don't get what I'm trying to say, do you? Yes, I promise I won't be a nuisance to anyone but you, Tamaki. Gosh, let's go. What? Go where? To the aquarium. You said you wanted to go, right? You remembered. I guess I have to take you out. It's a part of a master's job, you know? You're still treating me like a dog. Next Saturday, don't make any other plans. Okay. Stay annoyingly cheerful, just like that. I feel uneasy when you're not happy. Thank you, Tamaki. You'll be next to me, so do dress nicely. Yes, I'll try to look beautiful for you. I imagined you trying too hard and ending up not looking that nice. Please don't say that. We'll see. Be on time. If you're late, you'll be punished. Okay. You too.
おい、ちゃんとついてこいよ。お前どんくせえんだから迷子になるぞ。にしても休日だからか子供が多いな。ここお前も混ざって水遊びしたいんなら止めねえけど、僕お似合いだと思うけど写真でも撮ってやろうか。わっお前らな。こら待て。お前らみたいなクソガキはほらお前もだ。くっそ。服濡れてるって。お前ハンカチなんて持ち歩いてんのか。案外女っぽいところはあるじゃん。冗談だって。でもそうだな。よしよくやった。さっき子供の頭撫でてやってる時物欲しそうな顔してただろ。無意識かよ。ま、嫌ならやめるけど。その顔だっつーの。お前やっぱり犬見て。遅い。俺を待たせるなんてお前ずいぶん偉くなったもんだよな。遅れるなら連絡くらいしろよ。俺からの電話はコール3回以内に取れっていつも言ってんだろ。携帯忘れた？ほんとドジだなお前。心配してたのかって。当たり前だろ。うちのバカ犬がどっかで粗相して人様に迷惑かけてないかって心配よな。はいはい。じゃあ罰として今日一日語尾にワンをつけて喋るように。冗談だよバカ。ああ、今度はなんだよ。服？悪くないんじゃねえの。そんなに嬉しいか。尻尾が見えてんぞ。お前ってほんと単純。 そういうとこが好きなんだけどな。もう言わねえよ。ちゃんと聞いてなかったお前が悪い。ほら、さっさとついてこい。迷子になっても知らん。
Alright, so that brings us to our final set of 3 guys, and I have to say I liked all of these 3 pretty much, just with a small caveat. I'll get to that in a moment, but first of all we have Soichiro. He's another student in your same class, and he's shy and awkward type. He's a man of few words. I'd compare his personality to that of Mori-senpai from Ouran High School Host Club. I would say his was good, if not slightly boring, due to him not giving much feedback in the texts. I really liked his character design and the date spot of camping, so I think I'd give him a B+. His was a tad boring though, so I'm gonna skip his. And next we have Rui. This is the caveat I was talking about earlier. So Rui was probably one of my favorite characters design-wise next to Akihiko. I love his outfit, hair, and accessories. However, they say right here that he's your cousin. Now, if that were true, that's a deal breaker for me and I wouldn't enjoy it at all. But the only thing is that it seems like they're not actually cousins. I think it's just a translation hiccup because they emphasize that he's the son of your mother's friend, not your mother's sister. So it doesn't seem like he's actually her cousin, thank goodness. And it's super common to call people familial terms like sister, brother, aunt, cousin, etc. when you're not actually related by blood at all in Japan. So I think that's just the case here. Anyways, I love the concept of him flying to see you and his design, so I would give him an A too. So let's get into his chat and dates. That's so cute. Will you be home this weekend? Yes, why wouldn't I be? Nothing like that. My parents just asked me to drop by. Really? You're coming to see me? No, I have some stuff to take care of nearby, so I'm just stopping by. If you don't want me to, just tell me, okay? I know it's short notice. No, it's fine. I want to see you too. Oh, thanks. I probably won't stay long, so don't worry. You can stay as long as you want. I'm not in a hurry. I'm gonna come over after I finish what I have to do. But I think I might run a bit late. So, did you book a hotel? I don't want to go home soon, but I don't think I need to book a hotel. I'll spend some time at an internet cafe and go home the next morning. If you want, I have a spare futon. Are you asking me to stay over at your place? If you would like to, Rui. But are you alright? I don't want your boyfriend to come suddenly or something. I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, I see. Well, it's you after all. Yep, no worries. You can stay at my place. Okay. Alright, I'll take you up on your offer. You must be lonely without a boyfriend. I feel a bit nervous. It's been a long time since last time I saw you. No way. But yeah, we haven't seen each other in a long time. I often stayed over at your place when we were little. Yeah, our mothers are still such good friends. Oh yeah, she said they're going on a trip again. They get along really well. Isn't it always like that with members of the same gender? I will always want to hang out with you, Rui. What do you mean? Something the matter? No, never mind. You've always been like that since we were little. Yes, I'll probably have dinner by myself, so you don't need to wait up for me. Oh, do you have time the following day? If you like, would you like to have lunch together the following day before going home? I don't want to carry my bag around though. How about I cook something at home then? I don't have many good memories of your cooking skills, Kayla. Oh, you remember that? Once you mixed up salt and sugar and made the potato and meat stew way too salty, or that time I thought you would make chocolate cookies, but they just were plain cookies, burnt to a crisp. They were terrible. I still remember that. I even tried to eat them because I was such a good boy when I was an elementary school student. Oh, I didn't know you had tried to eat them. I had no choice. You looked at me with those big eyes, and back then you were like the sister I had always wanted. Thanks. I feel embarrassed to hear you say that. You were like a 1 year older sister, and I always respected you. But now I won't hesitate to say if it's not delicious, alright? I'm a different person now, so don't worry. Okay, if you insist, yes, please. Make a meal so delicious that it'll make me forget about all of that. Sure, do you have any requests? You can cook whatever you like, Kayla. Don't try any new recipes though. I don't want you to mess it up this time. You like omelet rice, right? You remember that. But I'll eat anything now, so make whatever you like. But I want to try to make you say that it's delicious. I meant to say if you cook it, I'm sure it'll be delicious, Kayla. Thanks. I'll do my best to make something delicious for you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I understand that you care about me, Rui. Okay. I don't dislike the way you are. Thank you, I guess? I'm looking forward to tasting your cooking, Sister Kayla. I'm looking forward to seeing you too. I'll text you before I leave. See you soon. Yes, have a safe trip.
なんか手伝うことある？こっち見なくていいから。包丁持ってるんだから気をつけなよ。大丈夫じゃなさそうだから心配してるんでしょ。どっちが年上かわからないって？自覚は小さい頃はもうちょっと頼りになる姉ちゃんだと思ってたんだけどな。わかった。じゃあここで見てるから頑張って作ってよ。意外と手際いいんだね。でもそれ降りてきて邪魔そうだけど。もうだから危ないってば。そのままじっとしてて。それまくるから。何言ってんの？あんたの手濡れ。何？なんで笑ってるの？大きくなったなって。そっちが縮んだんじゃないの？小さい頃は学年が一つ違うだけですごく遠いなって思ってたけどさ、今は。はい、できた。手元本当に気をつけなよ。頼りない姉ちゃん。俺のために作ってくれるんでしょ？うん、待ってる。おはよう。準備できた？ん？迷子にならないように迎えに来てあげたんだよ。ほっといたらすぐふらふらどっか行こうとするじゃん。そうそう。この間だって道に迷ったとか言って遅刻したでしょ。なんで住んでる本人より俺の方がここの地理に詳しいんだって感じだけどね。あと思ったより早く着いたからまだ準備してないかを見てやろうって思って。そんなに変わんないよ。いつも可愛い。本当はできるだけ長く一緒にいたかったから。あんたはよかった。同じ気持ちで手つなごうよね。だって俺の方が年下だし、たまには甘えさせてよ。今日はあんたのことを独り占めするから覚悟しててよね。
So that was Rui. I just love his character design. He's so cute. And the final character here is Kyohei, and he's the same club as you in university. He's the exact same age as you, and you guys have a decent back and forth. Fortunately, I did also find his a little bit boring, and I'm not a fan of the banana yellow hair color, so I just have to give him a C. His date wasn't very memorable either, but his birthday image is super cute, and look, Riku's in it. Anyways guys, that's a full tour and breakdown of this cute little game, Otome Chat. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know below if you guys are planning to check it out, and also please let me know of any similar games like this that you can recommend to me. Oh, and one last thing before I go, I also want to recommend you guys a new Otome channel that's super awesome. She also uploads Japanese games and translates them like I do, as well as making reviews. She's super cute and nice and has a really cool accent. Her name is Resting Peach Face. Actually, I plan to do a collab video with her where we rank the Brocon guys, but my schedule has been so weird lately and I've been so busy with business that we had to postpone that for the next little bit. But I hope you guys are looking forward to that in the future, and I still want you guys to be sure and check her out. Please let her know that I sent you if you do check out her channel, and like and subscribe to her. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys Sunday for a new Brocon video. Bye!